Hey, Travis Baldridge, this is Paul Cundiff. I just wanted to show you your engine's back in place. We rebuilt the carburetors and we took them for a test. And this rear carburetor had it would not respond properly when you open the throttle quickly, and so the engine would stumble. And so we went back into this carburetor and replaced a check valve that goes into the accelerator pump, and we haven't tested yet. We got ready to go test again, and the starter had given out. So it's off. The starter is off for a rebuild right now. Another rebuild. He's licking his calf on that. And let's see what else. We did, when we were putting it all back in, we found that we had to shave the engine mounts down and lower the engine in front. Apparently, this thing could not have been, this coupling shaft, prop shaft coupling and the coupling half on the transmission could not possibly have been properly aligned with one another when the engine came out. So that's not something you check when you take the engine out, but it's something you check when you put it back in. So we could not get this. We could not get this aligned. This coupling aligned. So what we had to do is we had to take the engine back out and lower the engine mount in the front so that we could get it into a range where you can use these wedges. You see the wedge up here, and there's a wedge back here under this leg, and those wedges you knock them in or out to adjust the height and the angle of the engine to perfectly align the engine to the running gear. You don't align the running gear to the engine, you have to align the engine to the running gear. The running gear can't be changed. So that was a little bit more of a process than just dropping it back in like it should have been had it been put together right to start with. We also had to put your new battery in. Your old battery gave out. We tried to charge it, but it wouldn't hold a charge. So anyhow, right now we're still waiting on the charger, or excuse me, the starter. We're still waiting on the starter, and that's what your oil line's doing out of the way, so we can get the starter off. And once we get the starter rebuilt and back on, we'll test this, and it can be on its way. But I need to go ahead and get a little bit of a progress payment on this. I'll be sending you the invoices. I told you I'd rebuild the carburetors for $750, which is about half price. So I'd like you to go ahead and pay that, and then pay for the install on the engine. Anyway, I'll give you some round number to pay, and then we'll settle up at the very end on the rest of it. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you soon.